Hello, my name is Christopher, and welcome back to the Know of the Gospel channel. This is the program that endeavors to help fellow believers have a better understanding of biblical truth by exposing teachings that are not in line with the gospel and are contrary to God's Word. Well, instead of some teaching today, I want to jump on here for a quick video. June 24th, 2022 is when I'm recording this. It's a big day in American history. I've done a few videos on this topic in the past, and I want to jump on here to talk about Roe v. Wade. Today, monumentous occurrence where Supreme Court has overturned Roe v. Wade on a pretty concrete decision and a very scathing review and explanation from the Chief Justices there. And amazing that now abortion is not the law of the land, so to speak. And there are a lot of people out there doing some pretty good reviews of why this should have been struck down legally. This is not necessarily whether abortion is right and wrong, but the Supreme Court weighs in about constitutional matters. And frankly, you will hear a lot about quote-unquote constitutional right to abortion. There's not a constitutional right to abortion. That is not supported. And what went through before in Roe v. Wade was not proper and has been rebutted very well today. And I'm not going to go into the legality of that. There's a lot of good explanation of that. But basically, the court made a law that abortion was permitted throughout the land no matter what, and the states had nothing to do with it. And that is against the Constitution, where states have rights and permissions to make their own laws, and each state can vary state to state, and state to state can vary on a myriad of things. And today, rightfully so, the Supreme Court sent it back to the states. Now, that doesn't make abortion illegal. They didn't do that today, and you'll hear many lies that'll be coming out and some twisting of truths over the next few days and people protesting that don't know what they're talking about. It sends it back to the states. Now, there were a number of basically automatic or virtually instantaneous bans on abortion or partial bans on abortion in many states, Mississippi and others, and that'll go into effect and has already today. Frankly, lives have already been saved today because of this ruling, this overturning of Roe v. Wade. Lives have been saved. Babies have been saved from abortion, and that is a glorious thing, and it's a glorious thing to celebrate. On the flip side, you will see many people protest, and I was going to bring up some photos and things, but I'm not going to do that. You can go to the news websites where page after page and picture after picture of people in anger and protesting, and even with violent and hateful and horrible depictions, and that they want their right to abortion. And when you look at them, you have to understand that they are distraught that they cannot kill unborn babies, and that is crazy and it's insane, and that's what they're protesting for, and that's what they're mad about, that they cannot kill unborn babies. If you look at the news and look at those photos, think about that. That's what's going on. That's the protesting that's happening, that's what they want to be able to do, and that's just horrible. And it's and so I'm excited that today this came back from the Supreme Court, allowing states to make their own choice, and states will California will do its own thing and allow it more and more, and but different states will do different things. So I want to jump on here and just acknowledge that, because we've done a couple videos on abortion, and this topic in the land is going to be huge here even through the election, and it's great. It'll be great to see and great to know that less and less babies will be killed, and Planned Parenthood, their client list is dropping, and that sort of thing. And you think about how it came to this. I mean, many people pray there's been 50 years of protests and different things that have happened, but interestingly, it came down to possibly some of the Supreme Court judges that were nominated by President Trump, and President Trump barely beat Hillary Clinton, and if Hillary Clinton would have won, we wouldn't have had this today. And also, ironically, I think Ruth Bader Ginsburg was probably holding out to retire because she thought maybe that Hillary Clinton was going to win the nomination to be president. She would retire under Hillary Clinton's watch. Well, that didn't happen. And so we had a number of so-called conservative judges. Really, they're just those that actually follow the Constitution and interpret it correctly, not necessarily conservative judges. And so they've been doing that, and they've been doing that well in the past few weeks, actually, through their first term. And it's just think about those steps that brought us here. Any of those little changes, big changes, would have not brought us to today. So excited about today. I hope you are too, that this will be an opportunity to continue to stand up for the right to life for unborn babies. And I'm excited today that Roe v. Wade is overturned. So we'll return to some teaching and some biblical investigation on false teaching and heretical messages in another episode, but I wanted to just come here and just mention that on this day, great day for America and a great day for the actual rule of law and for a proper ruling from the Supreme Court. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you join me next time as we jump back into our biblical review. Have a good night.